Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, okay. When I decided to make a YouTube video, or YouTube channel rather, I promised myself I'd be true and honest. I'd admit to any mistakes that I might have made. I've made a big mistake, okay, so I owe you guys, and more importantly, another content creator, a massive apology, okay? So before we get any further with the video, I got to apologise, but I've got to explain myself or what happened, okay? So I received on one of my video I put up, I think it was the first one I had since I got my videos taken down. I'll put the comment there for you to see, okay? There's no excusing my actions, okay? So I did a video talking about grifters, etc, etc. Mainly Ghetto Gangbang Club Squad and the Begs 24. And I think I did say in the video, or have said on the video since, that I'd like people to let me know, are there any other grifters out there perhaps? Anyway, it's not okay. Someone commented on that video. I'll read the comment. Wayne's World of Gaming has a job as a plumber. Watch some of his videos. Each left me shaking my head. I had to stop when one channel member actually gave Wayne an additional £50 so he could buy an Ed 209 figurine to go with his Robocop figure. Made my blood boil, as I have a daughter with autism who could very well fall for these grifters, okay? And this is nothing wrong with that comment, okay? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but this is where I made the mistake, okay? I effed up, all right? So again, I haven't deleted this comment. I'm leave it there for you all to see my mistake, okay? So I commented, that's actually crazy to me when someone has a job, and in brackets, I think a plumber makes a decent amount too, and then grifts on top. Very greedy behaviour. I totally understand your frustration, especially with a daughter with autism. Thanks for the comment, dude. So I am so sorry. Wayne's World of Gaming. I don't know what I was thinking. I know I need to do better, but I'm sorry. I thought you were a plumber. Woo! Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing swell. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. Thank you very much for all the love in the comments. What's on today's video? So, what have we got? We got a little bit of Gear for Armour. A little bit of that. Been quite quiet on the grifter front, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna talk about channel members. We're gonna do comment of the week. We're gonna do what game this week will make you a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex just like me. Gaming at work, so I'm a pro gamer now, and maybe some other stuff sprinkled in there as well, okay? Hope you enjoy this video. Not much grifter armor segment for you this week or today. There's been quite a lot this week. My videos are still up, so we get in somewhere, okay? But thank you everyone that's commented. Again, I'm not used to having this much traffic on my channel. Views are up, comments are up. I really apologise, guys, if I'm missing any comments, okay? I am doing my best, okay? This isn't my full-time job. I actually go to work in a real job and earn real money to buy my own real video games, okay? But something strange happened yesterday. I'm still scratching my head kind of over what actually happened. So I was in work, earning real money. No, I was in work yesterday and I had a notification. Someone had tagged me in a video. And I thought, oh, great. And they tagged me, Goldtooth, and Accessorious 6. So I thought, boom, someone else. The platform is talking about what's going on in the world of grifting. Okay. But then when I watched the video, I'm still really confused. I have commented on it. It's not real hard feelings. I'm just confused. So I'm just going to give my take on it. I don't want, we're all nerds, right? I don't want nerd on nerd warfare or anything like that, okay? But yeah, the person played my clip from my video. Again, this is new to me. People don't normally give a shit what I've got to say. But played a clip of me telling people to get a job. And then going straight to, well, I've got a job. And nowhere in that video was your name mentioned. I'm pretty sure I've never, ever mentioned your channel name on my channel. I try to keep your name out of my mouth. I didn't, out of respect, I didn't want to drag you into the drama. I've said what you've said in one of your videos, but I'm sure, again, maybe I got to do another public apology. I'm sure I didn't say your channel name because I didn't want to throw you under the bus kind of thing, okay? So you had a bad experience with Ghetto Gangbang Club Squad in Cardiff. I'm 99% sure I didn't use your name out of respect for you, okay? So I'm still in shock how you watched that video, or we'll have a look, we'll do a segment, how do you watch that video and thought it was about you? I'm really, really, really confused. Anyway, let's have a look and we'll come back.
I'm not doing it for the money.
Here we go.
And like Tony Fighter said, oh, get a job. My advice, like I said,
I still cringe when I see myself on telly.
Get a job. If you've already got a job, you should be ashamed. If you've got the job and you're grifting,
absolutely.
I don't believe you're that low. You can't be.
There can't be that many people out there
my advice
working and grifting.
This time of the year, is there an Amazon close to you? They're always taking on Amazon, okay? Even if we haven't got
sorry
any
about the
skills
poor
or
quick
anything like
picture
that,
quality.
trust me, they will take you on, okay? So get a job, stop taking advantage of people, and you'll feel much
I stand
better
by every word I'm saying here, though.
saving up for a game and buying it out of your own money. Once you experience it, you'll know what I'm talking about, okay?
Well, I've got a job, mate. Buy this game and you bought it all with your own money.
Yeah.
I bought all of these, 99...
Did you enjoy that, Wayne? Saying, well, I've got a job. None of this was aimed at you, okay? I don't know. Other than the phrase main character syndrome, it seriously looks like you've got main character syndrome. I got bigger fish to fry than you. Do you know what I mean? What did I do? That's it. Hopefully now, let's come to an agreement. I don't want to do content on you. This whole thing started in Cardiff Games Market with someone else bigger than you going around thinking they own the place, and that's where the main character syndrome, and then the begs, it kind of evolved into a bit of that, okay? Stay out of it. Stay out of it, okay? I don't know. I don't appreciate you taking things out of context, putting it on your video, and yeah, just stay. I'm not going to mention you on my channel again. Have a good life. Maybe I'll see you in future games markets. I'll give you a high five. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you do you. I'll do me, okay? And we'll both be on our merry way. I need a few seconds of your time to tell you to give me money because I'm better than you. I need you to go to work in a real job to earn enough money to give to me. If you like my content, you need to give me money every month for the channel to continue. Remember, I'm better than you. God, my fingers are so fat. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to press the button. Fat fingers. I need to activate fat mode on my camera, which I paid for out of my own money. Okay, so it's time for this week's This Game Will Make You a Sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, just like me. Okay, it's another Xbox game, OG Xbox. I'm not sure, it's not an Xbox exclusive. I'm not sure if it had a PlayStation or GameCube release. As far as I'm aware, it didn't, okay? But the good news with this game is, I think around about 2 years ago, it received a like a HD remaster. It's exactly the same game as far as what I can tell, but you can buy it on the on the PlayStation Store, okay? Graphically, it's a very good looking game. But the funny connection I've got with this game is back in 2002, I, for some reason, made the bizarre decision. It was kind of a comment. I was dating this girl, and I was struggling to find a job here in the UK because I wanted to buy video games out of my own money. And the girl I was dating was going abroad to live in France, in Paris, for like a year as part of her university degree. So I jokingly said, oh, I'll come with you and get a job in Euro Disney. And about 4 weeks after making that comment, I was living in Paris, working in Euro Disney, earning my own money. But the thing is, to go out there, I had to sell pretty much everything. I had like about 10 DVDs back then. I remember selling all of them. I had an Xbox. I hadn't had the Xbox long back then. So I had to sell that. So of course, being out there, away from home, I didn't have, all we had was, we used to rent DVDs. When I figured out you could change the language on DVDs, obviously change it to English and watch it that way. But like, even simple things like watching TV, I can't speak French, right? It's all gobbledygook to me, right? So being out there, it was really boring. And then one day, we were walking past a shop, or we might have been in a shop. I happened to look at the magazine section, and I just picked up, it had Enclave on the cover, like Xbox magazine, Xbox Monthly or whatever it was. Of course, it's all in French. I can't understand a word of French, but I bought it anyway. And I just used to look at the pictures, literally look at the pictures. And this game, I remember looking at the screenshots of this game thinking, oh, I wish I still had my Xbox. So fast forward when I come back home, and bought my Xbox back, or bought another Xbox, or had one for Christmas, or whatever happened. This is one of the games I wanted to track down, okay? It is a very, very good game. It will make you a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, just like me, okay? It's kind of a 3D. If I remember right, you can go from third person into first person, but you can, there's a couple of characters, but I used to go as the guy like with the sword and hack and slash people up, okay? And it's not open world. It's kind of like a Skyrim universe, I suppose, where there's goblins and monsters and stuff like that. But there's different levels. Like you might be in a castle or in a dungeon on a level. Then you might be at a fort or something. Some of my mates, I used to rave about this. Some of my mates I used to lend this to didn't like it at all. They thought it was terrible. Maybe my opinion of the game is tainted because I just remember looking at those pictures in that Xbox, Xbox, whatever the fuck it was called. I don't know. My French, nah, I can't speak French. Don't move to a foreign country if you can't speak the language. That's what I've learned. One of the many mistakes I've made, okay? Maybe I'm biased because I maybe subconsciously, I made a promise to myself. Looking at that magazine, I thought, one day I'll have you in my collection. And maybe that's why it's survived. When I sold all my game stuff years ago, this is the actual original one I bought from back in the day. I think these are I think they're game, actually. I think they're game stickers, not Game Station. It does look like it was pre-owned. It's got like markers, some codes, some Da Vinci codes written on there or something like that. Yeah, but that's my Sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex game of the week. Anyone else played it? Like I say, you haven't got to have an Xbox to play it, because I have seen it on the PlayStation Store. Not sure how much it is. These games are normally $15.99, aren't they? Maybe add it to your wish list and then buy it when it goes on sale. So, yeah, what do you think of that game if you've played it before? Right, okay, so channel members, getting on board with the grift now. Quite a few of you are joining in. It's really nice to see, okay? So I'll be able to retire soon, actually, if these channel members keep going. So what you've got to do is, it's one of those things where if you can't beat them, join them. So if you want to be part of my Ghetto Gangbang Club squad, it really is an important squad, if you like, okay? It means that I'll be your best friend. And yeah, you can have your autograph if you see me in games markets and stuff like that, you know. So how to become a member? I am seriously, before we go any further, I think I might set up a Discord. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm hearing some people talking about Discords. Oh, that'll be pretty cool. Get in touch with Instagram. I'm terrible with Instagram. I used to be on it all the time. I'm very rarely on it, okay? But anyway, going back, how do you become a member of the Ghetto Gangbang Club squad? You choose a charity of choice. It's got to be something that means something to you. Donate to them whatever you can afford. Don't go crazy. Send me via Instagram a screenshot of like like you get a confirmation of the charity you've received your money, and it's not like a thank you. Send me a screenshot if you can of that, and just like that, you're in my squad, okay? And I'm officially your best friend. How exciting is that? And your name will appear at the end of my videos. Wow, I'm too good to you guys, and I really am too good to you guys. Okay, so comment of the week. I'm struggling with the amount of comments. I think it's great. It's something I need to get better at. I'm not, like I said earlier on, I'm not used to having this many comments, okay? But I really do enjoy them, and I'm trying my best. I think I am up to date with the comments. I think. I apologise again if I've missed any, okay? So I've got 3 comments that I think are very interesting, okay? So Darren will talk to that person. I can't read properly. This is in regards to Trade and Play Wirral, where we're talking about where the Begs went there with filming, and they obviously have got a policy where there's no filming. And Darren has a really good point. More likely, no filming to stop it getting turned over, mate. Yeah. What if they've had a security issue before? That's hell of a shout. I mean, they can't make exceptions, because the video that she posts could get a lot of eyes on watching the store, and some people could be watching that video with ill intentions, let's say. I've actually worked in retail for years. I've worked in places that have a similar policy. It's a security risk when you're in the shop. Just in case someone might be filming innocently, and then you might be in the background, you see someone typing a code in to get to the stock room or something like that. So very, very, very good comment. Next comment is Nick B Star. I can read that one. Gebs has definitely sold out. I used to enjoy her channel. It's just turned into a money generator and you can see it from miles away. It's her fault. Oh, sorry. Is it her fault or her subscriber for being so gullible? That's an interesting point, isn't it? But totally agree. And I'm exactly the same. Definitely, I believe the bags are sold out. I too used to enjoy her channel. I've had some very brief interactions with her channel, all positive in the past. Apart from one I'm saving for a special occasion, okay? It's not that juicy. But is it her fault or her subscribers being gullible? When I'm the main reason I'm talking about it, there was another earlier on in this video. I can't find it now. Where that person had an autistic daughter. They're the ones I'm speaking up for. So if someone said to me, I think I'm sound mind, but if I wanted to give £10 a month to some YouTube channel, that's my decision. Because I'm sound mind. But if someone's got issues, autism being one of them, they could fall for, if I give these people more money, they'll show me more attention, and then they've got to keep doing it and stuff like that. So it's an interesting question, I suppose, at the end. But it does seem a theme where a load of people, like Nick and myself, used to subscribe to these channels and see through all the bullshit and unsubscribed, where it makes you think we would have been more successful. You definitely had the formula was there, wasn't it? The magic formula to grow on YouTube was there. But since money got involved, or greed has got involved, that's where it starts to take a dip, or you're having the wrong kind of viewers, the ones who I don't know. Next comment is off Retro Red Steve. That thing she did with Played and Trade is shocking, but we need more shops, not less. I'm so glad they got so much support. Totally agree, bud. Ads are no problem at all. That's money that you're entitled to. It would only go to YouTube otherwise. The grifting is something totally different. Grafting equals you have put the work in to get ads. Grifting, you're begging hard, working people for their money. I hope I read that right. Okay, that's the second time as well I tried to read that. Okay, I got no excuse because I got my glasses on. I got my reading glasses on, which I paid for. Very good points there, Steve. It is shocking, but it's so refreshing that people could see through it. This could have been really damaging for that small business. Play and trade. Was it trade and play? Trade and play. Yeah, it could have. Again, I said it before, it could have been worst case scenario. They could have shut down because of this. If people were more gullible, if there were more gullible people out there than not, or sound mind people, let's say. So it is nice to see the community. Apparently, she made a comment about the community, but it's nice to see the community see through her bullshit. And the community supporting the local game shop. We need more shops out there, like Steve said, not less shops out there, you know. And again, the money, if you're doing it the right way, YouTube, you can make money on it. You can have ads. If YouTube want to put adverts on your videos because you're getting loads of views, you're entitled to your cut of that. That's not really, other than your viewers happen to watch an ad. At least you're not putting the financial burden on your viewers. Okay, they watch the ad, they enjoy your content, they come back for more content in the future. There's no money involved, you know what I mean? And there was another comment. Yeah, there was one more comment. Not on my channel. I've had my Detective Jurassic Park hat on, okay? This comment's since been deleted. It made me laugh. This is on the Begs24's channel herself. So shout out Law King Yin. And it says, trying to get $12.99 subscriptions. What a bell-emmed you are. Never watch a video you put out again. So I'm not saying go on don't leave comments, negative comments on these channels. I'm not telling you to watch these channels, okay? That's my job now. But I just caught that, and what was interesting with that is that sounds like someone that used to, like I just said, used to enjoy the content and doesn't like seeing the direction the content creators taking the channel, you know. I get attached to some channels, I do. I like the personalities and stuff, and when they change or they change their schedule, it kind of bothers me. And if you put in money walls in front of content and stuff like that, you got to pay to watch these other videos and stuff like that. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's nice to see that the people are standing up. This person don't know this person doesn't even know who we are. But yeah, it's quite interesting to see people venting their frustrations, but they're just deleting these comments off their channel, you know. There we go. I think that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, is there anyone else, any other grifters that need calling out? I'm tempted to check out what's going on over the pond. Okay, they're the Premier League of grifting over there. Okay, so maybe not. Dark Side Phil, I'm looking at you. Okay, but I don't want this. It's not going to take over my channel. It's not. It's just a new segment that I'm adding. I'm going to reinforce that point. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Love you. Bye.